All right, everybody, welcome to Citizen Media. We came across this article right here, and it looks like Florida lawmakers have passed a gun school safety bill 3 weeks after the massacre. Basically, I'll go ahead and read this and I'll explain. Florida lawmakers, spurred by last month's deadly high school shooting, gave final passage on Wednesday to a bill to raise the legal age for buying rifles, impose a 3-day waiting period in all gun sales, and allow the arming of some school employees. Swift action in a Republican-controlled state house, where the National Rifle Association has long held sway, once propelled in a large part of the extraordinary lobbying efforts of young survivors from the massacre 3 weeks ago at the Douglas High School in Parkland. But the legislation, while containing a number of provisions student activists and their parents from Parkland, Florida, had embraced, left out one of their chief demands: a ban on all assault-style weapons like the one used on February 14th. The bill overcame strenuous objections to provisions permitting school staff to carry guns in the job. Critics say that will pose a particular risk to minority students, who they say will more likely be shot in the heat of a disciplinary situation or be mistaken as an intruder. Okay. Why just minority students? Anyhow, still a group of families of victims and survivors of the shooting applauded the legislation's passage, and they said that. But the Republican Governor Rick Scott, he has to sign it. And the measure will approximately, it says, automatically become law within 15 days unless vetoed by Scott, who said on Wednesday prior to the vote that he had not decided whether or not to support the bill. This bill's passage signals a possible turning point in national debate between gun control advocates and proponents of firearms enshrined in the Second Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. So, again, like a story I did before, they're going to put an age limit on buying rifles or guns. It looks like for buying rifles. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. I just understand you want to keep it away from students, but they have parents that have rifles. So what's the next step? Ban rifles, right? All of them. Every single one of them. Anybody that holds 5 magazines, or 5 rounds, that's their goal. To make sure that you have less power as possible to when the government takeover happens, to where they have to give the land up because we owe so much debt to other foreign entities. This is why they need to make sure that we're disarmed. And they have to do it one age at a time. What's to stop them to make 22-year-olds or 21-year-olds illegal to purchase firearms? And I'm going to leave a link to this. And in the bottom here, leave a comment. Read this article. It's rather interesting. I wonder if it's actually going to even pass. So you be the judge. Let me know what you think. Comment, like, share. Appreciate all our subscribers. And that's all we have. I'm out.